Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Wicks. I'm Vice President here at Nasdaq, and it's truly my great pleasure to welcome the Olevolos project, along with actor, musician, and the organization's board member, Brian Greenberg, and founder and executive director, Dory Gaines. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to all our other distinguished guests to Nasdaq. We're delighted that you could all join us right here from the crossroads of the world in Times Square, New York, as we get set to ring today's closing bell. Now, I know there's a lot to be thankful for. The market's up. Our stock is up. There's a lot to be thankful for. What about a big round of applause? Let's kick it off. After visiting Tanzania in 2010, Brian Greenberg returned to the U.S. deeply impacted by the poverty children there were living in. Greenberg teamed up with his cousin, Dory Gaines, who had founded the Olevolos Project, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, back in 2007. And the mission of the organization is to help improve the lives of orphans and disadvantaged children from the Olevolos village in Tanzania. They provide comprehensive educational scholarships to needy kids so that they can attend high-quality schools. Olevolos is guided by its belief that all children have the right to meet their full potential and can excel when given the right guidance and support. The Olevolos Project covers all educational expenses as well as expenses for basic needs such as shoes, school uniforms, and school supplies. And the cost for just one student to attend school with the necessary materials is just $1,500 a year, and yet many of the Olevolos kids were showing up to school with nothing but the clothes on their backs. The Olevolos Project ensures students have everything they need to accomplish their educational pursuits and also provides everything from blankets to jeans to soap for needy students. Now, we're also here today to highlight the Olevolos Project's upcoming fundraising event this weekend, taking place right here in New York City at the McKittrick Hotel. The event is sponsored by Nasdaq-listed Microsoft, and Brian has gathered a star-studded host committee for the event, including his fiancée, Jamie Chung, and friends James Lafferty, Josh Pice, Scott Adsit, Michaela Collin, and Eddie K. Thomas, among other. Josh and Scott, are you here? Yeah? All right, cool. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, let's give a round of applause. So Dory and Brian, I'd like to wish you much continued success in all of your efforts, and thank you for your commitment to this incredible cause. And now it is my pleasure. Please join me in welcoming Dory Gaines, founder and executive director, and Brian Greenberg, actor, musician, and board member, for further remarks. Come on up.
Thank you very much. You said pretty much everything that we came up here to tell you guys. Most of you know, and I wanted to thank everybody for coming, I got involved in 2010 when I traveled with Alexis and the Toff to Tanzania, and we went on safari just to see the animals, but we were really taken back by the poverty level, and we wanted to get involved. We didn't know how to, but it didn't take us very long because my cousin Dory, she already started the Olevolos Project, and she suggested that we started doing these fundraisers, and this is our 4th annual fundraiser. This year it's sponsored by Microsoft.
Thank you, Microsoft.
Thank you. Stock is up. We're happy. And I just got back from Tanzania in January with Dory, and I have to say that I met the kids for the first time, and all the work you guys have done, all the work that we're doing, it really goes a long way out there, and I can't thank you enough. I mean, I went to the kids' village where they're from. I saw their elders, and it's interesting because you can see them actually looking up to these kids now. Like, they're becoming leaders before your very eyes. And the source of all of this funding for the scholarships is from us. So we can't thank you enough, and I just thank you guys for coming and all your support. It means the world to us, and especially to the kids. Yeah.
I think Brian's able to speak so articulately about the project because his commitment now has spun over about 5 years. And so I think we all should thank him. I think it's easy to support a cause once and then forget about it. It's easy to do something stateside and never go to the country that you're actually involved with. But Brian, year after year, takes the time, brings his friends, and I think this year particularly has a really unique and poignant opinion about the work we're doing and the importance of it, and I love you for that.
I love you too. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
Make sure you got my waist up, Chris.